Hi everybody, I'm Stefan for atespost.com, and this is the second part of the 3D product box tutorial. So in the previous part we left off with the finished design of the 3D box, and this is how it looks. As you can see, pretty cool design. In this part we are going to set up a simple environment, a whitening rig and some simple camera animations. So let's start by creating a new layer, and let's call it 4. Let's make it 3D layer and rotate it until it's flat. Let's hit A for the anchor point and make it like so. So we are going to create the environment. Basically we are going to use the same idea with the anchor point for creating a giant cube environment for this. So let's say it's okay, and probably hit S and increase the scale, because we want a really giant place for our product box. And I guess we need to move it, so we are on the 4 and come to the custom view, and let's rotate the camera and actually create a new node object and link all the elements of the environment to it, make it a 3D layer, and just move it. Like so, and I guess we are close, something like that, yes. And come to the custom, to the actual active camera, and let's create a camera 35mm. Let's create a new node object, and let's call this one position. Make it a 3D layer, duplicate it, call it Z rotation, Y rotation and X rotation. And let's link the position to the Z rotation to the Y rotation, and the Y rotation to the X rotation, and we are ready to go. Now let's create a white, and let's make it a point white with a 70% intensity. And as you can see, it affects our product box. And by the way, hit A twice and click cast shadows for all the product box layers, so they will cast shadows, but I'm going to turn the shadows off because my computer is pretty slow and can't handle the shadows. So let's back the camera, actually link the camera to the position, and let's back the camera and come to the custom view, and let's see, this is the front white, let's call it front. Let's duplicate it and call it back, and just put it behind our product box. And let's create another white. By the way, I'm hitting Ctrl Shift L to create another ambient white, and it will be 20% intensity. And let's duplicate the back white and create a right white. And the idea is to make different parts of the product box lit up with different intensity, and this will make the product box look cool and 3D. So this is our right, duplicate it, call it actually no, this is our left, duplicate the top one and call it right, and move it here, and duplicate it and call it top. And if we take this one and move it on top, so let's see. Come to the top view and move the top white to be on top of the product box, and come to the left view, and it's okay. Back to the active camera, and for the first shot we have a nice low angle shot. So come to the precoms and duplicate this scene a couple more times, and let's open them so we have a fresh scene to start. And it's a bit of a mess here already, so let's select all those layers and shy them, because we're not going to work with them. Come to the beginning, and let's see, we want a bit of Y rotation, 45 degrees, okay. We want some X rotation, and we want to be a bit closer, and probably like this. Yes, this is the right angle, and let's set a keyframe for position and all rotations and stuff. Come to the 5-second mark, and let's just rotate and move a bit backwards and a bit like so, and maybe come to the front white and increase the intensity to 80%, because it's a bit dark. So this is our first shot, and come to the second one. Let's see, we have a nice top angle, so let's shy all those layers. Come to the position, move in position, and we want Y rotation, and probably yep, something like that. So let's keyframe those properties. Come to the 5-second mark, and let's see, looking cool. Yeah, something like that is okay. Let's come to scene 3. Here is pretty easy. We have to animate just a simple camera in front of our product box. So let's zoom in and just a simple Y rotation, and probably something like that, maybe a bit of a X rotation just to be cooler. And we are ready. Something like that, and maybe like so. So we have a nice rotation around our product box. And again, I need to increase the front white opacity, intensity, excuse me, as well as here, as well as here. I guess I need to do that, and probably the back one. So shade those layers and those layers, and this is our final shot where we want a 180 degrees rotation. So we start from here with a super close-up. Let's see. We start with a super close-up and rotate. So position, and maybe, why not something more like that, and rotation like so, just like that, and to the side, to the right side. Okay, and I think this one looks pretty cool, and we can put a title here which is limited edition. Oops, limited edition. So let's make it a 3D title, and let's move it here and rotate it. Like so. And if we put the title here, we can cut in this point and move it, animate it to come in right here, maybe something like that, and make this composition 6 seconds long. And if you can see, we have a nice smooth animation. Let's add a motion blur, and let's turn on all the shadows on, and let's see, like so, and finally this composition AA. Right, let's make a final comp, and let's put these compositions here, make them shorter, and keyframe assistance, sequence layers, and we are ready. We have some nice cuts, transitions. You can add lens flares, blurs and flashes to make the transitions between the different shots. And as you can see, we have some nice and very cool shadows going on here. And that's basically it for this tutorial. I hope it was useful for you and interesting. So once again, I'm Stefan for 8tuts Plus, and we'll see you next time.